While Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo (DRC) were set to meet in Angola for talks aimed at ending the conflict in eastern DRC, the meeting was cancelled following a deadlock in negotiations. The two neighboring countries have been at odds for several years, with tensions escalating in 2021 when a Rwandan-backed rebel militia took control of large areas in eastern DRC, displacing thousands of people and triggering a humanitarian crisis. The Sunday meeting with the African Union mediator, Angolan President João Lourenço, was intended to help resolve the conflict and was expected to end with an agreement. However, VOA reports that by midday Sunday, the head of the press office for the Angolan presidency announced the meeting would not take place. Contrary to what we expected, the summit will no longer take place today, media official Mario Jorge told journalists. Lourenço was meeting with DRC President Felix Tshisekedi, but without Rwandan President Paul Kagame, he said. The Congolese presidency stated that the negotiations had stalled due to a Rwandan request for the DRC to hold direct talks with the M23 rebels. There is a deadlock because the Rwandans set as a condition for signing an agreement that the DRC hold direct talks with the M23, said Giscard Kusema, spokesperson for the Congolese presidency, who was present in Luanda. According to WeVOA's report, Rwandan Foreign Minister Olivier Nduhungirehe said on Friday that his country wanted a firm commitment from the DRC to resume direct talks with the M23 within a well-defined framework and timeline. However, the Congolese government maintains that the M23 exists only due to Rwandan military support. If Kigali is sincere in the negotiations and in its promise to withdraw its troops from Congolese soil, the conflict will end with the M23, and at the same time, it will end with Rwanda, a Congolese government source said. This ongoing struggle mirrors ancient African history, where African societies have long faced the challenge of dealing with traitors who sided with external forces against their own people. The ancient Egyptian civilization, for example, contended with groups such as the Nehesi, who allied with Asiatic invaders against the black nations of Africa. These alliances of convenience have been a recurring pattern throughout history, showing that the betrayal of one's own people for power or wealth is not a modern phenomenon, but rather a deep-rooted issue in Africa's historical and political narrative. As the saying goes, nothing is new under the sun.